All right, here we are. Al, Amanda,
What's up?
hello. I'm surprised to let you back on camera, Amanda, after the Trash Panda thing.
Well, this week social media will be all about camera rigs, but luckily the manager's the only one that got blood, so we're
Yes, that's what me and Amanda were doing at the end of the last game when I wasn't paying attention. Was trying to figure out the cameras because
check our social medias later. But we have 2 tables stacked on top of each other, and then a box, and then a phone right now.
Oh, that sounds like next gen.
Yeah.
And toddler.
oh gosh.
At least it looks like they give you your own office now.
I got the broom closet. I claimed a bit last match, and it's been my thing since. So call me
And then
Harry
there's Al.
Potter.
And then there's Al, who's like, "We were up in like the third frame with everything good to go. What the hell, people?"
Yeah, right.
Seasoned veterans over on that side of the world.
Yeah. Second year, we got to learn a few tricks from the first one. So
Yeah, that's
all
actually
good.
a thing. Yeah.
We have like an industrial magnet that like sticks to the roof, and no one could find it. So we had to stack tables.
All right. Well, Snowman, big day, big finisher, finishing day to see where you'll end up at the stats.
Yeah.
And
Was any of the snowmen watching the first 3 matches?
Yes, we were. All of us have been watching all 3 matches today. Some interesting finishes to the season for a lot of teams, as expected in this league, right? High quality board, high quality finish to a season. So it's going to be a crazy one.
And the Mighty Plucks, you're still in there. Like 3 games to go, 29 points. It's there.
Yeah, we taking top 5. I don't even know what the playoff format is, to be quite honest. But
Yeah,
I thought it was 5, so I was hoping it was 5. So I'm like, yeah, at 5 we have a chance. Because I think there'll be 3 or 4 teams that'll be kind of battling out for that 5th spot. Was hoping for some help from the Mayhem there, my fellow Ontarians, with the Rock and Rollers there. But yeah, we'll leave it at that.
They tried. They tried.
They tried. I know. They all tried. It's all good. It's the way the season goes. Everybody's so good. It's just nice to see it so competitive.
Yeah. This is a tight. It's a little bit wider on the other side, if I remember correctly. The bracket on the Cargill division is a little. It's got more room to, not room, but in between the teams. This is a tight.
There's no breathing on our side.
No.
Gotta win out. It's win or die now.
You guys are both looking at it like we can make it if we just like run a bunch of wins.
But then we're playing each other, so it's like
somebody's not making it after today.
Someone's losing today, so hopefully we have a good match. That's all we can ask for.
100%. Yeah.
We don't want any bad scoring. We just want good bowling, good competitive match for the viewers too at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. So, well, let's jump right into it. Everybody's ready to go?
Can we get lineups?
All right.
Oh, you want lineups?
Oh yeah, sorry, lineups. Man, Mitch.
I don't know who goes first, but I don't really care. My lineup's already set anyway. So I got Clint at the top, Eric in the 2nd spot, Daryl Gauthier in the 3rd spot, Joanne in the 4th spot, and Al as the anchor.
Anybody off the bench today?
Yeah, we got 2 bench players. So we have Danielle and Daryl Belanger on the bench.
Sounds good.
And Amanda?
I got Dylan in first, followed by Trevor Cook, then Jennifer Devaney, Colton Uswa, Dwayne Gilardi, with Alyssa Campbell and Matt Rodage on my bench.
Okay. There we go. All right.
Good luck, Snowman.
Yeah, you too, guys. Play well.
All right, let's see a good match.
Throw some big ones, yeah.
Good luck, guys. Right on, guys. Thanks.
All right, I'll throw the Mighty Plucks up here we'll do, have Tyson do this one.
So we have Al Paquette, Daryl Gauthier, Eric Dion, Joanne Sevigny, Danielle Bertrand, Clint Morissette, Daryl Belanger, with manager Al Paquette.
Okay. And then I get Stacy to do the Snowman.
We have Trevor Cook, Dwayne Gilardi, Alyssa Campbell, Matt Rodich, Colton, Yowza, Jennifer Devaney, Sam Gilardi, their manager Amanda Devaney.
Perfect. And boom. So yeah, their camera is not as high quality as we would normally like it, but
you can make it work at least.
Usually they have the best camera set up because they literally just hang it from the ceiling right in front of the score screen, and it's super clear. But
Yeah, they also got forced to lanes 15 and 16 because we have a Masters tournament going on right beside them.
yeah, I could see they actually have. You can't see it, but there's those like welding shields, those barriers they have.
Yeah.
For welders, they got 2 of those right between 14 and 15. So
Teaching, I'm guessing, Tyson, or?
Yeah. Yeah, it's our last teaching tournament.
Makes sense. A little bit of a different start compared to last game.
Ooh.
That was kind of surprising. That looked on the outside, even from our angle.
yeah, and it didn't look like it was moving in that much, but
After talking to them, I think looking at the numbers, they both technically could make it still if you have the Mighty Plucks take 5 this game.
oh yeah,
True.
Because if they go 5 and then 16 for 50, and then Snowmen could go 3 and 8 for 49.5.
Make things interesting.
Yeah,
I mean,
Rock and Rollers a 49. Yeah, that would. Let's see if that happens. All right, the 5-3 for the Plucks.
First mark of our game goes to Trevor.
Oh, good by Daryl.
Daryl shortly after.
Yeah.
There we go. Good swing.
There we go.
Now we're starting to pick up a little bit here.
Yep.
I want to see Colton come running off the lane after a bomb.
It's definitely not one to leave it wanting for energy, that's for sure.
It reminds me of Wyatt from our mixed team.
Yes. Yep.
I can believe that.
Stacy's like, I remember.
I love Wyatt. He was great.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean, Colton's riding a pretty good high right now. He just came off winning our... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because he ran up the bracket on that. I think he beat Brandon Manziel and then double beat Trevor in the final.
Oof. Sounds like Jen Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a run.
She did the same.
Bit of a slow start here.
Well, I think they have we can't have the expectations of last game, guys.
I know.
No.
Everybody on our side's amped up after
less than 5 strikes a frame.
God,
Unacceptable.
Pull it
3
together.
marks though. They have the mark lead.
Yeah.
Have to change the title to the Amateur League.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa, whoa.
Just savage over here.
Good shot for
Beautiful
Quint.
ball. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, see, they were listening, guys.
I just need to shit talk him a little bit. And
So just a
Two
little
beautiful
front,
balls.
we're good to go. Yeah.
What lane are they playing on at St. James? Because they always fake me out there with that wall in between the bowling alley.
This is 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it says right there on the scoring stace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you can see that they've got the walkway beside to get back to the Pindex.
I feel like their camera is slowly drifting down.
Their duct tape is
yeah.
It's just going to be randomly one of these frames. We're just going to see them completely drop.
It was happening during the setup. That's what we were dealing with. I think it was just leaning against something, though. Oh.
Good frame from Mighty Plucks so far.
Yeah, they picked up.
Their scoring has always been a little slow. There it is. Oh.
St. James isn't to be outdone, though.
No. This is a much better frame. Sorry, Al. I can probably give us a little bit of a zoom on, so we don't look like we're so far away.
Four marks for Timmins, though. That's a good rebound after the first frame.
Yep. Good half.
Yep.
Come on, somebody.
Just
run it. Just run the whole thing. Okay,
good squeeze.
Yeah.
Look, he's looking pretty happy with that chop.
Well thrown.
Yeah, good half.
Yeah.
Nice frame.
9 out of 10 marks that frame.
Yeah.
That was much better. More middle hits across the board.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Definitely feels like we're seeing a lot more bocce players all of a sudden.
I was just thinking that.
Clint bocce, David Sisko out of Medicine Hat on the Mad Hatters is bocce. Matt Phillips on the Venom was a bocce player.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Bourne here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Might have to teach my dad how to play bocce style with the left side.
Yeah.
After recent events. Ooh, that ball came flying out of the corner. I don't know if anyone saw that. So the top game here shaping up.
Yeah, that one's ball for ball, basically.
Yep.
Oh, and Trevor just skinnies it.
It's always a good sign when you don't even knock it off its spot.
Yeah, and of course, Trevor just came off winning high average for our Friday league. So I think he finished at, I want to say, 261.
Good. And I mean, he was the high qualifier for your open trial, so you know he's feeling his game is in a good spot.
Yeah, he really hasn't had too many absurdly high weeks, but his big thing this year has just been really no low weeks.
It's probably easier on the mind sometimes. and going 1200, 1200, 800.
Yeah, I think he had one spell of back-to-back weeks where he was under 900, and then I'm pretty sure he had 4 or 5 thousands on either side of that.
Yeah, so
he's been looking pretty solid both technically and mentally this year.
That's good. Just looks like he's coming up and out of it, and he's ready to start celebrating and looking for the shot before he's got it out of his hand.
I was going to say, it kind of looks like Tom running it off before.
Just got to stay in it that half second longer. I definitely understand it, though. As a guy who's not exactly quiet and calm when he lets go of the ball, I get the drive to want to run at it.
Yeah, in the open I was a little bit louder, but on a day-to-day I basically make no sound.
That was a good shot from Dwayne.
He's got to be careful not to run out anything to the right now.
Wall right there?
Well, it's also a drop-off.
Oh. Who needs ankles?
That's right.
It's probably about a 6 or 7 inch drop-off.
Not as nice of a frame overall, but
no, but everybody's close. There's
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's the second.
Mental fortitude is high on the St. James side, 2 blocks.
I feel like the Snowmen probably have to lead the Pro League in box.
Probably. I don't think anybody on the next gen team has.
I'm just trying to think of someone else other than a Snowman who has.
Wasn't there one earlier today? Yeah, Corey, last game after
Corey, yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was more. She got on the lane. Does that count as a block where she just got on the lane?
I think so. She was set up and then just didn't go.
Okay.
I think I'd only count as a block if they actually start moving their approach.
In the steps.
That was my interpretation of, yeah.
I feel like I've seen Parker balk, but maybe not.
I was thinking like he would be the only person on our team. The other guys are not Marcello, but I love my team, but the other guys are a little older, so there's no stopping them once they start going.
I've definitely almost taken myself out by stopping right in the final swing and just bringing the ball straight to my face.
Oops. Well, that keeps that match interesting.
Yeah.
Unintentionally. And they're making a change already on Tim inside.
I like an early pull.
I agree with that.
I think it just changes the whole dynamic of the team if you do it and you get it out of the way. And I mean, rather than pulling in like the 8th or 9th, usually when you're doing that, it's out of reach, right? And I don't think that's fair to the spare, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, come in and get as many points as you can. Thanks.
Yeah.
By the way, you only got 2 balls to do it.
Yeah.
Good luck. It is a little bit different in Pro League since we can warm up. Like the bowlers can be playing at the same time. Like it's different than the Open where you're just coming in super cold too, right? Like.
Yeah.
Also, you have 2 pulls, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, shooter!
Well, and I think the other advantage to that is that you don't necessarily, because normally you'd have to always make your pull after, say, ball 1 or at latest ball 2 just to give them a chance to warm up.
Yeah.
You could theoretically just do a straight, you finished this frame? Okay, yeah, you're out now. So-and-so's coming in the next frame.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't even have to make that decision in the moment. You can even give yourself, a little extra 2 or 3 minutes just to think, okay, maybe this isn't the feel. You're coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty good finish to that frame for the Mighty Plucks.
Yeah, solid frame 4.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely something they can build off of, which would be a good time to start for them because St. James appears to be rolling now. It was definitely shocking to see Dwayne miss your guys' open out in Manitoba this year. It's been solid for a number of years now.
Yeah, it was just an uncharacteristic weekend for him.
Yeah.
And it really came, it ended up coming down to basically me or him for that final spot. Because we were basically score watching each other.
Yeah, which generally doesn't help situations.
No.
No, and it ended up being that I think, yeah, he had a spare in 9 going into 10 and punched the head pin in 10.
Yeesh.
And I think at that point I needed 6 in my last frame.
That's confidence giving at least.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the 140 didn't hurt too bad.
Yeah.
So Daryl coming in and throwing a good bomb to.
Yeah, he's carrying momentum.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't know what it was about that shot, but I had no idea what it was going to be.
No clue at all.
It looked good out of his hand, but then he walked in front of it.
Walked in front of it, and
there was no excitement or any until he got it.
He didn't know, obviously.
I'm guessing.
I think he didn't know.
Oh, that's a
good squeeze.
The Mighty Plucks lanes always look so long compared to everybody else's own.
They have quite the camera, like the way they have it angled down and whatnot. Also, the lower you get with the camera, the longer the lanes look. Fun fact.
So that's why Toppers looks really short, because we put it up so high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What team is Danny playing on?
Danny Bear or
Regina
Revengers. The one time they had their camera down below their butt, and it looked like they were throwing like a kilometer. It was.
On the other stream, if you look at the Mad Hatters, their stream is below hip level. Same idea.
Yeesh.
Yeah. Like whenever they start their approach, all you see is from hip down.
Interesting.
It makes the lane look really long.
See if Colton can right the ship here.
Oh.
Better shot.
He's gotten a couple of letters in a row here for sure.
Yeah, he's just playing really thick today.
Apparently. And from the guys I talked to in Winnipeg, that's generally not the shot.
Not at St. James.
I think that
would.
They're going to let him play it out. I guess you're going into the break.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, that one extra ball isn't going to do anything.
No.
Come in, pick a 2-pin, and sit for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, as the fourth player on the team too, right? So.
Yeah.
I guess it's also tougher for them to warm up too because they've got people on lane 14 for the tournament.
Oh yeah. Can they even warm up?
They could throw it in halls.
Oh well, yeah.
They could throw in 15 and just time it, but
They can also throw during our the commercial break, of course. Yeah.
Oh, this one's close. We got a double across and one extra ball to the Mighty Plucks.
Yeah, this is shaping up to be a good game.
And no runaways.
5-3, let's go.
For the sake of good entertainment, I'll get on the board of the 5-3 train.
Both of those numbers are good for you. All right, let's jump into that commercial break. Let's get them bowling again. Whoa. We are back. I was watching the other stream there.
Me too.
Go figure.
Action all around.
Right? Kingpin's last game and
Tough start for Clint.
Yeah.
oh.
Good chance for Dylan to jump out a little bit.
Ugh.
Or
No, why would we do that?
Jeez.
for the entertainment value. Just ask Stacy. We wanted to make the Open entertaining the last game.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Gosh, you play I don't think the other provinces do as many games maybe as that Alberta does, right, Brad?
Not to my understanding. We play the most by a block or a block and a half.
The men's division this year for Alberta was just insane. It was so good to see. And then to come down to the last game, after playing 19 games, that's crazy. That's exactly what everybody wants.
Yeah, I mean, the stress ulcers maybe would disagree, but it was good times. We enjoyed it.
I love the pressure feeling.
100%.
It's the best. Now, if I could just not screw up, that'd be great.
I was gonna say, it's an even better feeling once you actually push through it.
I will say, I think I won almost every match that was down to the ball. I threw, if I could throw a ball to win, I did.
That's fun.
But there's definitely some games I lost in the first half. And good old Caitlin Ayub throwing a 320 or something at me, and I couldn't do much.
Those are tough covers.
She pulled well.
A little bit of a slow start for most people.
Coming out of the commercial. There we go.
Dale Belanger has got the double going, though. Keeps their marks going.
Yeah, I mean, that 2-hole match is pretty close right now.
Yeah, that double makes it a whole new game, basically.
Yeah.
Jennifer can make this 3-hole game.
Ugh. Did you see her ball just like go straight to the left when you started talking, Tyson?
I did.
Moment of
I was like, maybe if I don't finish my sentence.
Oh yeah, I'll say some of those for Red Deer.
Oh, that's right. I heard he's going out this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
If anybody needs anything, just give me a heads up.
Yeah, you want to go work for me so I can play a Friday shift?
Use a vacation day, god damn it.
I don't have any of those left, that's the issue.
That's what happens when you make out your bench, Brad.
That or, yeah. I thought I was ahead of the curve this year because I didn't buy a house. So I didn't have to take 4 days off to move, and then I found other ways to burn days.
Yeah.
See, since our wedding got canceled in 2020, we bought a house instead, and we used just our honeymoon week off to move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Why?
Nobody wants to take a stranglehold.
No, if we're going to keep it tight all the way down.
Yeah. 3 strikes to a strike and a spare.
Yeah. Well, and a double on the Timmins side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Darryl came out and threw 2. If I remember correctly, hit the head pin and then threw 2. Came in and lost ball.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I took the Thursday, Friday off for the traditional, so
That's fair.
I'll be there helping.
Probably see if we've had like the other games today and fast starts in 7 after the commercial break.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's close.
Oh, Dylan gets right back on it.
Yeah.
He's looked pretty dialed in today.
He hasn't thrown a ball that hasn't been close, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Being a little high is gonna happen.
Trevor's been throwing pretty good here, so.
Yeah, as long as he keeps his speed down, he should be fine. He's looked a little fast on a couple.
That was a good squeeze.
Oh,
Darryl run out.
Jeez. Someone is throwing. It just came off the bench to do it.
Yeah.
That's
channel the inner John Cowan.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Wasn't convinced on that spare.
Ooh, it was a little thick.
Yeah, that's kind of a fair corner.
It's got quite a bit of hook on there. It comes from right to left, and
yeah,
it just looks like. And it's kind of hard to see because it's dark at the end of the lanes, but.
And Alyssa's in for Jen.
Oh, yeah.
That looked pretty pure.
Yeah, that was.
I don't think she had any doubts on that one.
Nope.
Yeah, and she's been playing like at St. James, like in our Friday league. She's been playing pretty solid the last, I want to say, 2 months or so.
That's
either high 9 or low 1,000.
That's good to hear because I know she was struggling there for a little bit.
Yeah, I think she even had. It wasn't too long ago. She had her first 1,200 even.
That's always a good feeling.
Oh,
there we go. Now we're going.
The 1200 eludes me. I've had 1198 and 1199, but
One more ball.
Right? How about I don't cherry the 3 when I could have? That's it. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
There's a good
there's
frame.
the frame
There we
seven. Off to the races now.
Brad called it.
Tried to put good commentary out for a change instead of my normal. Oh, if they do this, it'll be good. The exact opposite.
Or you could be like Tyson and be like, well, they've had 52 open frames, so.
Don't throw 52 open frames and I won't have to commentate on it.
Oh.
Yeah, like just try having 930 in the 5th frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That solves a lot of issues.
Also, Colton coming out of the commercial break, loving it.
Yeah.
Good clean, at least for Clint.
Yeah.
Definitely going to need a mark or two here to get it back in range.
Especially with Dylan halving it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point, I think you're just trying to really, I mean, it's still there, but you're really just trying to close the gap as much as you can.
Yeah.
100%.
Number on the bottom.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Wow.
No doubt.
Yeah, just a big ham bone. Off the bench.
That really is John
bone.
Cowan.
Yeah.
John Cowan, if you're watching, that's you. 15 years.
I mean, isn't he the president of Timmins now anyways, or mayor of Timmins?
Yeah, mayor of Timmins.
Wow. Look at that.
Jeez.
That was friendly for Daryl Goldfield.
Yeah.
I can't tell, was that the 3 or the 2 that did the late drop?
I think it was the 3 wrapping around the deuce.
Yes. Yeah. It was the 2 that was late drop, but.
Oops.
Fast.
Just quick.
Yeah, 30 doesn't hurt you in this spot.
No. Again, kind of the same spot Clint's at. Just claw it back, get it back within a few sticks, and see what happens.
Oh. Better ball, but. I think that might have been the first time Joanne hit the left pocket. And her the 2 before it were in the right, which I think is weird for her. But
yeah, because she's got a pretty aggressive backup.
Yeah, you would think the right would not be. Well, not that you can't get it, but it wouldn't be very forgiving.
Just means you're throwing the ball well if you can play both sides.
Yep.
It's a big double to keep them close for Colton.
Yep. And get half by Al.
Yep.
Oh,
no.
I'm gonna get Wyatt to watch Colton play. No, so he can like dial it back a little bit and save it for like large bursts of energy.
I like it. I think he was. I really enjoyed watching him.
Probably my favorite person to bowl with.
Yeah.
Day 2, I was not bowling that well. They put me in the second spot to feed off of them, and I got right back into it.
I just like seeing the youth so excited to be playing in the adult events. Because we need that, right?
Oh, Henry.
Oh boy.
That's a running joke since Regina. I played Trevor and basically everyone on the average pros, except for Mark Doss, great guy, were cheering for Trevor to beat me.
Oh.
Doss is good. I play with Doss on Sundays. Just an absolute gem.
Oh yeah, he's a great guy. Much better than that Henry guy.
You guys are so nice.
So we got a match coming home again, although that was inch outside. Don't listen to me anymore. I'm going to sit back in my chair and say nothing.
We got a match coming home too.
They happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Owner strike.
There's a much better second ball
Oh.
too.
Nice. Vast improvements across the board.
At least a 2-spare on open. It doesn't hurt too much.
No lost count. 75 points. It's still 75 points.
I'm just waiting for the scoreboard to update.
I do like that scoring system they put in Timmins, though. It looks really sharp.
Yeah. Okay, come on now.
Ooh.
Oh.
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 Well,
Wow.
welcome.
Start the lawnmower.
Holy.
Little shotgun fist bump. Just ready to go.
That was like the Tyler Tickett fist bump in Fast Forward.
Yeah, that's fair.
Listen, Tyler's got some moves out there, guys. I witnessed them firsthand.
I was telling Tyson earlier about his "I'm a maniac" dance coming off the lane the last game.
It was good in the moment. That's what it was. Afterwards, I'm sure he was.
You look at it, you laugh at it. You're like, well, that was just pure emotion and energy.
Absolutely. You ever watch people, like, especially in golfing, where they go, like, they make that good putt and then they go to high five their caddy and they totally miss, and it's just the replays are awful.
Yep.
Good shot.
Ooh.
Oh wow!
Just about got the rollout.
I saw enough of that from the when I was taking pictures at the Youth Challenge Nationals, where I'd see kids get so fired up, turn around to high five, and one hand goes right between the other two hands and smacks the kid in the face.
Look at Joanne go.
Yeah.
2 ham bones running.
Oh, a Yahtzee and a ham bone.
Yeah. Strike Fest's over on that side, that's for sure.
Apparently the Mighty Plucks just want it more. I can't remember where that's from. You just need to want it more.
Ooh.
Wish it, want it, do it.
$11.19.
Right around 10 to 10:20ish.
Yeah. Maybe what, 10:36 or something like that with a strike here.
Yeah, 10:36.
Yeah, it really looks like Snowmen need to at least try to pick up one of these matches in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't know which one they'll be able to, but
yeah, I don't really think they can even.
Like,
oh yeah.
Like,
I don't think I think it's all over actually.
Yeah, I think totals.
1 in 5 can still go, but
yeah, I think total's the only, like, if they can have a really solid 10 here, total's the only way they really keep this alive.
Yeah. Well, that's not a good time on your practice slide.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4 are basically done,
and especially when your magic number coming into this game today was 11.
It's gonna make the next game a little.
A 2-point game is not. It puts the ball basically back into your guys' court for the next gen.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those ones you never know where the draw comes. I think cut through in that situation.
Her facial reaction there, couldn't believe it.
Dylan, if you can hear this, that will be a TikTok. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amanda, where you at?
Well, bold game by Dylan though. 280. Couple plows and a miss spare.
He's been playing incredibly well this season.
Didn't he set the scoring record for teaching nationals last year as well?
Yeah, I think he averaged 271 or 275. It was something around there.
Still pretty good bowling for 20 plus games.
Yeah, and I think I can't remember what he came in with for an average, but
I'm
I
going to
know
assume he was plus.
Yeah, I want to say his average coming in was maybe 230.
So just a little plus.
Yeah, so maybe 800 for the tournament.
Oh no, Daryl with the miss. Still saving that game.
I was going to say that the 5-bagger did a lot of damage.
Yeah. With the left count too.
Yeah, if you say the bench player is going to come in and miss a corner, but after a 5-bagger, I'm not going to be mad.
Nope.
Stacy would make a pull in 4 every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
That one puts it away.
that one was done already for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he needed 3 pins.
Darling cuts through. Jeez.
Yeah, 15-16 is not a friendly set, or has not been this year.
Aces?
Oh.
There had actually been talks of originally that this match for the Snowmen was going to be played at Rossmere.
That I did not know.
Yeah, because with the Masters tournament on, I think the idea was that they were going to use all 16.
Yeah. It's a tough one in the middle there, and it just never really got anything going. Didn't necessarily throw the ball poorly, just never together.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing can be done there though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that one was dead. So, it's 6-1 or 6-2 or 7-1. Come down to Al and Dwayne. That's what the Mighty Plucks are looking for, though. 6-2 or 7-1 isn't going to hurt them any.
Yeah.
Nope, Dream's still alive.
Ooh.
I'm assuming their season wraps up next week as well.
Yeah, we play them next week, so that'll be a big game.
I'll probably be commentating it.
There is a chance. You've been on 1 or 2 of these before.
Yeah, right. Is it the 5-gamer next week?
Yeah, and we're games 4 and 5.
Well, I will be doing it then. I told DV I would do the 5-gamers for some reason.
Good for you.
Probably because I'm a nice guy.
That's a good chance
that turns to a 6-2.
Yeah, that's a 6-2.
Yeah.
Here's 18, 21. Yeah, probably.
Oh boy. In some
Not
weird
technically
world.
over yet, but yeah, with the ball too, because why not?
now it's done.
Now it's done.
Okay, Mitch, turning my camera on.
I know. I get every time you do, it does this. That's why
6-2.
when you originally connected, I was like, "Who is controlling things?"
Wow, super powers here.
I was like, "Does Stacy have admin on this thing?" Or
God, let's hope not. I wouldn't know the first thing.
That's okay. That's what I'm here for. All right, 6-2.
Yeah.
So I click this, and then I click this. You know what? Let's just. We're making decent time. Let's just bring him in and actually.
See, we made up the 5 minutes we're behind, anyways.
Yeah.
There's Al, and actually, the Snowmen are here. They're just camera off, muted.
Oh,
so if they turn the camera back on, it'll.
Once Amanda gets back into the broom closet.
Yeah, right. All right, Al.
Good game, Al.
6-2.
Yeah, that was a fun game. Kept it close at the beginning, and then we were able to pull away a little bit towards the end of the game. Daryl came off the bench, did what he's supposed to do, so that was great to see. Joanne had a nice run too towards the end of her game, so that really kind of gave us a little bit of breathing room on total, and it was a good game. Good game on both sides.
Yeah. Well bowled. Yeah. I mean, made most of your spares, hit the middle most of the time, kind of thing, and you can't be too mad about any of it.
No, kept her dreams alive. So it will hopefully mean that we'll have some meaningful games next week against Mr. Tickat himself, and Next Gen and Quebec. So it'll be exciting.
Should be.
Well, that'll be 2 fun matches right there.
Absolutely.
Well, you could tell Daryl was starting to get excited, started running off everything.
We know we need to win out, kind of thing, and it just happens that we're playing teams that we have to beat that are ahead of us, kind of going in. So everybody knew that we had to win, and it's nice to see that most of us showed up today. It wasn't anything crazy, 1270 whatever, but that's probably one of our highest games this year. But there's still some room for improvement, so hopefully we'll keep improving as the pressure tightens up over the next 2 matches.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got faith in these guys, so
should be. I mean, they were solid. You guys shot 1270, and you didn't really have any monsters in there.
No, it was just a steady team game, so sometimes you got to do that. So yeah, Daryl had a couple blow-up frames on a couple things, so you avoid those, and you can probably get an extra 50 frames. We can decipher the game like crazy, but we'll take the 6-2. Yeah. That was the goal for today.
Yep. That's the number that matters, not the big 4-digit one at the bottom.
No.
And just think, if you guys do some damage against Next Gen next week, suddenly that cut line even starts getting a little lower too.
Well, I'm thinking, with the Holy Rollers, the Rock and Rollers at 49, and then Mayhem and who's the other one? Yeah, anyways, there's four teams that are kind of at the 49 mark. Yeah, Toppler's at 50 exactly. So you got Motor, Toppler, Rock and Rollers, and then the Holy Rollers. So I think they're kind of locked in now. So it's really a race for the last spot. Obviously, if Next Gen gets hot, they can obviously bump up to potentially 2nd or 3rd or whatever. But at the end of the day, I think we're all just aiming for the 5th spot. Because now we're at 35. We still got 2 games left. We can get to 47. So if Next Gen loses, they're at 42. Or if they win one, lose one, then it's close, right? So that's why those games next week will be really important.
100%.
Because now with the Snowmen, they're at 40 and a half. So they have to take 6 or 7 to get to that 47 and a half mark, kind of thing. Yeah. That's kind of what our target is. So they'll be right there. So it's a big match for them coming up next. So.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I never did get an Amanda, but she is in the next one, so hopefully we can get her before the next game starts. Oh, speaking of there we go. We got Trevor in the broom closet.
I didn't realize I had to turn my camera on. I thought that was easy. My bad.
Well, I can't control no camera. There's going to be a lot of problems if that's the case.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, 6-2. Obviously not what you wanted, but...
Yeah, not what we were looking for, but 1 game left, so go get as much as we can and make it interesting.
All right. Well, I'm just going to jump right to...
I know it's a big game for you guys next, so hopefully you guys can pull it off and post a number that'll bring you guys to the playoffs. It's a good game, guys.
Yeah. Good game. Good luck the rest of the way for you guys.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Hey, good bowling, guys.
Good bowling, guys.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Commercial time.